All right, so we're moving around. We've been over in Warsaw, and we caught that really nice lane snapper. And so we're working our way kind of back toward the pass at St. Andrews. And this is one of the spots that we just stopped on that I found with Navionics. And I'll show you what it looks like. So we're in 75 feet of water. And that's that piece of structure down there on the bottom. And it's probably just a rock, but that's all fish and bait above it. And that's the kind of stuff that I try and find, because there aren't going to be a whole lot of other people that fish it. They don't spend the time to try and find these spots. And I'm sure somebody's lucked across it, and and I'm sure other people fish it, but we're going to fish it and see what we can catch. And that looks like it's probably going to be mostly triggers again, but we'll see. But that could also be lane snapper or mangrove snapper or triggerfish like what I said caught. Hit it on the way down. Yep, trigger. There we go.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
That one of those 14 3/4 ones?
Probably.
Good one.
He's just a little over 14. There's a big red one. Well, there's probably a keeper red snapper. First red snapper of the day. I guess another red one. Well, how about a mango?
Oh, nice.
Mangrove snapper. Really, really nice mangrove. He's just shy of 17, so really nice mangrove.
Oh, snapper.
Red one?
Red snapper.
Nice red snapper. He'd be a keeper in a week.
Yeah. You got to the bottom.
He was just sitting down there. Like, it feels like a grouper. Yep, there it is. Pretty grouper.
Oh man, that's pretty nice fish.
Really pretty grouper. Unfortunately, it's a gag. But really pretty grouper. Like another snapper. smaller red snapper. Not quite a keeper.
Yeah, me catching fish like this.
Must be a school of it. I've got a nice keeper mangrove. I've got something I think bigger.
Big red.
No, it's a big mangrove. That's a giant mangrove. Giant mangrove.
Welcome aboard. Nice.
That'll be your personal best.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Oops, don't fall out.
Try not to.
So I'm not going to hide mine. Mine's much smaller than his. We'll get a measurement on his. This one's probably close to 15. This one's 14. It's a nice keeper. That's on a 3/0 hook. I'm not sure it's a 3/0. That looks more like a 2/0. That's a little bitty hook. That's a really, really nice mangrove. That looks like, I don't know, probably about 3 pounds. 3 or 4 pounds. It's a nice one though. 19.5 inches long.
If I get a picture with this one.
Well, I'm going to get a picture of you with this one. That was a red one. Another grouper. There are triggers here too. Triggers. Guess you needed to break it in, didn't you?
Just had to do it. Gotta be a trigger.
Gotta be.
Oh. Shocking. Things about went extinct, ain't they?
Yeah. Going to the state of Florida. And I'm gonna call it a day. The day started off rough, and it's getting rougher. So the trolling motor's not wanting to stay in the water anymore. The only thing that's biting where we're at is those triggerfish, which is okay, but that's not, unless they're keepers, we don't want them. Well, I shouldn't say that. They're fun to catch no matter what, but they just rob the bait off the hook before you can catch them. But it's been a pretty good day overall. I mean, we've caught a bunch of fish. We've got several mangroves in the box, got a lane in the box, all nice size. Cub got his personal best, a little over 19 inches on a mangrove. So he's got some fish to take home. Then we did catch some fish. We caught a bunch of triggers, caught a few beeliners, caught a bunch of red snapper and one grouper. So it's been a good day for catching fish, and it's been pretty out here other than the waves are rough. But I want to thank Cub for coming fishing with me. We always seem to have a good time catching fish. So Hope y'all learned something. I talked about a lot about what I find on Navionics. If you don't understand how to find stuff on Navionics, drop me a note, or there's plenty of tutorials on the internet that you can find that show you how to find stuff on Navionics with relief shading. You got to have the relief shading in order to be able to find this stuff. But porpoise out there doing something on its side. Appreciate y'all watching the video. I hope you learned something. I will probably be back out here tomorrow. I'm not sure. My wife said she'd like to come out for a little while. We probably won't come offshore, but come out after church tomorrow or something. Spend a little bit of time in the boat. But I will be out next weekend. Next weekend is opening weekend of red snapper season. And I have a couple of guys wanting to go, man and his son. So I'll see you next weekend.